Welcome back, all you miners, and today we're going to talk about mining. Due to the recent action we're having right now with Bitcoin's hash rate falling and profits falling and price of electricity going through the roof. You're probably wondering, what's the next step? Oh man. So First, we're going to talk about the Pentagon. I'll get a quick refresh on this. It's still the same. Ethereum's still winning. Ethereum's still going to proof of stake, even though EOS and Lisk and all these other coins were already there. Surprise. But I forgive it because it's labeled under a utility token, and it doesn't necessarily need to be proof of work. But you have to question now that there's millions out there being held for dear life in some wallet somewhere staked, how are you going to get some? Well, I guess you're going to jump in the metaverse or something like that and trade up and blah 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 blah. An even bigger question for the miners is what's going to be next to mine to then trade into Ethereum to get more Ethereum. Oh man. I guess it's looking like Neoxa, but there's CoinFlux, and if you want to play the game of Polkadot and Uniswap and all these other leverage platforms, you can try to leverage your way up and trade and hold and blah 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 up into some Ethereum once it goes proof of stake. But Let's talk about it. Pentagon. Yes, the Pentagon is watching you if you have some crypto. Yes, they're looking. And the Pentagon finds concerning vulnerabilities on the blockchain. Yes, they can break the blockchain whatever they want to. If you didn't know, the Pentagon came out with the SHA-256 algorithm that Bitcoin uses back out in the 80s, possibly earlier. So this is nothing new for them. Cryptographic keys are nothing new for them. This project wouldn't have gotten off the ground if they really didn't want it to. I guess they just didn't have the manpower or something like that. But hey, here we are. Reading a report commissioned by the Pentagon concluded that the blockchain is not decentralized. Oh no way. Is vulnerable to attacks and is running outdated software. Oh, ooh, it's bad when the government calls you outdated. That's a low gut check right there. The report, our blockchains decentralized, unintended centralities in distributed ledgers, uncovered that a subset of participants can exert excessive and centralized control over their entire blockchain system. He must be talking about Binance. Did I not say Binance about a year ago? Yeah, he must be talking about Binance. Oh man. The findings of the report are a cause for concern for a wide range of sectors, but especially serious for security, fintech, big tech, and the crypto industries, which continue to grow. The Pentagon Research Armed Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, DARPA, the creator of SHA-256, engaged Bits, those what's the word for those turncoats, Bits, a security research organization to investigate the blockchain. Bits focused on Bitcoin and Ethereum, the two leading cryptocurrencies. Is everything about Bitcoin and Ethereum at this point? Just let me know. In the global market, Bits says that it only takes 4 entities to disrupt Bitcoin and only 2 to disrupt Ethereum. Additionally, 60% of all Bitcoin traffic moves through just 3 ISPs. Outdated and unencrypted software and blockchain protocols were also identified by the organization. So this is about how blockchain is really structured and how people are not really prepared for the inconvenience of training blockchain through satellites and ham radios. Or maybe just text messages. If you see my Light IM video a few videos back about We could just text people Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies if you wanted to, but that would still go through a certain service provider, which we probably should be getting on to make it more decentralized. Okay, going on. Trail of Bits says that it only takes 4 entities, blah, blah, blah. Okay, got that. Cryptocurrencies in the new era of digital finance. The Pentagon report surfaces just weeks after the lunar crypto crash. Everybody's going to keep talking about that. They're not going to let it go. In May of 2022, the decentralized stablecoin Terra USD pegged 1:1 to the US dollar, dropped to 30 cents when an algorithm running on the blockchain collapsed. Financial experts warned that lunar crash was an important lesson about the risks of blockchain. Not your keys, not your crypto. Since the lunar crash, cryptocurrencies have been in full meltdown, with billions and billions of dollars being lost and investors cashing out their crypto assets. Cryptocurrencies continue to be affected by the global economic supply chain problems, federal interest hikes, inflation, and looming recession. So tell me, how is cryptocurrencies continue to be affected by the global economic supply chain if it's digital currency? You see the problem here? The DARPA Commission reports only adds more concerns about the blockchain and affects investors' perception on the confidence. Furthermore, the crypto world and blockchain operations are now deeply entangled in many industries that have penciled out plans to use cryptocurrencies due to their agility, immediacy, product potential, and capacity to provide easier access to financial services to the global population. Security remains a top priority challenge and a concern in the new digital financial era. The blockchain security challenges. The safety of a blockchain depends on the security of the software and protocols of its off-chain governance and consensus mechanisms. The Trail of Bits report says Trail of Bits researchers registered multiple accounts with mining pools sites to study its code when available. Their discoveries are shocking. According to the Trail of Bits, via BTC, a leading global mining pool assigns the password 123 to its accounts. You can't see it, but I'm face palming the hardest I possibly can. We have cryptographic technology, but the best password we have is 123. Oh my god, where'd it go? Jesus Christ. Pooling. Okay. Pooling another mining organization doesn't even validate credentials at all, and Slushpool, which has mined more than 1.2 million Bitcoin since 2010, instructs users to ignore the password field. Combined, these are 3 mining pool accounts for about 25% of Bitcoin's hash rate or total compute power. Man, Slushpool's up there? Well, I guess they were like the first. Trail of Bits warns that nodes used by crypto miners can be easily deployed using an inexpensive cloud server. These can be used to flood the network in what is known as a Sybil attack. Sybil attacks are an execute an eclipse attack where malicious actors seek to isolate users by denying access to the nodes. Trail of Bits present evidence that the dense subnetwork of public nodes are largely responsible for reaching consensus and communicating with miners. An example of the Sybil attack was linked to a malicious actor believed to be from Russia. The attacker gained control of 40% of Tor exit nodes and used them to rewrite Bitcoin traffic. Additionally, software errors and bugs are also a main security concern of the blockchain. Ideally, all nodes should operate under the same latest version of the software, but that is not the case. Software bugs have already caused blockchain errors in Ethereum, and 21% of Bitcoin nodes are running in running an older version of the Bitcoin Core client known to be vulnerable. Trail of Bits says blockchain software developers and maintainers and millions of crypto users around the world are also being targeted in attacks, along with mainstream technology sites that are being beginning to use the blockchain as a new source of income. Big tech and the Web3 marketing revolution. The message. The new DARPA report finds that big tech in a critical moment, with many top companies already heavily investing in blockchain technology. For decades, big tech main source of revenue has been online advertising. Yay, online advertising. However, the global trend, driven by users' privacy concerns, is bringing the third-party era to an end, significantly affecting online advertising revenues. All big tech companies, Meta platforms, Spotify, PayPal, Twitter, Google, Apple, Alibaba, Microsoft, and others are pivoting to Web3 and blockchain in search of new sources of income. Microsoft, for example, in 2016 developed Project Virtually, a blockchain as a service, BaaS. It's a BaaS. A boss. Project. Since the company has continued to explore crypto opportunities in 2021, Microsoft was also awarded a U.S. patent for blockchain software that would create crypto tokens. On May 31st, 2022, Microsoft announced it will be allowing advertising for cryptocurrency exchanges in the U.S. limited to Microsoft Advertising Search Network. While Microsoft focuses on technical solutions, other companies like Meta performs platforms to Twitter direct their investments to mainstream use of blockchain. On November 10, 2021, Twitter formally launched Twitter Crypto, a specialized crypto team to build its blockchain and Web3 services. Crypto expert Tess Renison, working with cryptocurrency since 2015, was called to lead the team. Twitter has been exploring the developing crypto payment, crypto tips, creator monetization, NFTs, and decentralized social media. In similar ways, other big tech companies are looking into the future of blockchain. In November 2021, Apple CEO Tim Cook said during the NYT Dealbook conference that the company is looking into cryptocurrencies. While Cook did not reveal exactly what Apple is working on, he hinted to NFTs and accepting crypto on Apple Pay. The Trail of Bits reports warns big tech as they develop their future. The report demonstrates the continued need for careful review and on assessing new technologies such as blockchains, and they proliferate in our society and economy, said Joshua Barron, DARPA program manager overseeing the study. The rise of crypto market risks and opportunities. Cryptocurrency saw massive adoption during the pandemic years, which drove a global digital transformation and acceleration. In 2021, Bitcoin achieved, after 12 years, a milestone that took companies like Amazon, Apple, and Microsoft from 21 to 44 years to achieve a $1 trillion market valuation. Actually, it wasn't Bitcoin. It was the market as a whole. Oh, no, it was Bitcoin, actually. Think about it. Because we were at 3 million. As the popularity of cryptos rose, governments and banks stepped up to keep ahead of the curve, often testing the waters to regulate the sector unsuccessfully. They were trying to regulate. Regulate. One of the biggest challenges of blockchain is its global expanding dimensions and rich diversity. The global cryptocurrency market report of SkyQuest valued the crypto market at $1.85 billion in 2021, and expected to reach $32.5 billion by 2028. Not only are millions of the users turning to cryptos, but thousands of new and old companies are now working on the blockchain. Roland Berger says there are about 12,000 crypto projects and companies operating. By January 2022, the number of crypto unicorn companies valued at over $1 billion increased by an incredible 491% in 2021. A vulnerable blockchain environment, as described by the Trail of Bits report, puts these companies, their investments, years of work, and hundreds of thousands of jobs at risk. These companies are developing finance services, assets, tokenization, and metaverse NFTs supply chain management solutions, capital market and insurance products, and crypto mining and staking, among others. They are poised to disrupt and affect all industries, but is the world really ready for the blockchain shift? We should not take any promise of security on face value, and anyone using blockchains for the matter of high importance must think through and associate vulnerabilities. Baron from DARPA concludes. The Red Baron. All right, so with all that said, I'm gonna try to summarize this. Crypto is very vulnerable. It is still blockchain is very vulnerable. It's still a somewhat not completely flushed out technology, and you just gotta take the risk. You gotta take the risk. Gotta be careful, but you gotta take the risk, and just remember all the security practices that probably haven't been developed in what is still the wild west of crypto, or blockchain. And I don't know where we go from here. There's gonna be more regulation. There's gonna be more suing. It's just gonna be continuing down this road of trying to make crypto part of everyday living. And as far as blockchain technology is concerned, because a lot of people are interested, a lot of big companies are interested in blockchain technology, the technology itself, not crypto per se. So I think it's going to be a big thing. I think it already is a big thing. Like I said, a lot of companies are already in on it. And a lot of companies are paying ridiculous amounts of money for anyone who knows how to code and develop on the blockchain. Probably more money than any developer has ever seen. So I think this is going to be, I guess, the fourth industrial revolution, the final wave of people working in general. Because where does blockchain lead? Well, blockchain it's just basically a ledger. It keeps a record of things, and if you've been paying attention, Facebook and lots of other companies have been making giant server farms with lots of hard drives. In fact, we've actually ran out of hard drives at some point. I'm surprised the price hasn't just flown through the roof, but it still can. And Facebook doesn't care if the price is up; they'll still pay the premium. Just making these giant server farms that just keep record of what everybody is doing. And I'm gonna mention this in my next video. It's not gonna be good for the average person. It's not gonna be good for anyone, because what this is leading down to is a second life for you, a life where your past mistakes will be accessible to everyone, everywhere, all the time, through some custodial service that you never signed up for and never wanted. It is super dystopian. But that's what I think. What do you guys think? What do you think all this means? That they're gonna try. The Pentagon is watching the blockchain and hasn't done anything about it. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.